Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Very excited for today's beer. Comes courtesy of my man Jim. Thank you so much, Jim. Really appreciate it. He gave this to me about a year ago, actually. It is a Goose Island product. It is a stout, and it's aged in Scotch barrels. So it's not Bourbon County. So that's why I'm not using my Bourbon County glass because that wouldn't be proper glassware. Of course, then I went with something completely different. This is just a Revenge of the Stouts glass from the North Brewery, but stouts, sure. Anyway, so yeah, Scotch whiskey barrels, call it Islay. I think is how you pronounce it, Islay. Not trying to do an accent, but I think it kind of came out. It was actually in the barrels for 17 months. If I remember correctly, again, this is going on at least a year ago, about a year ago. I bet Jim gave this to me, and he said it had a lot of peat in it, and I like peat. I'm not a huge Scotch drinker, but when I do have it, I like it with peat. Make sure I'm pronouncing that T. Peat. I like it with peat in it, not P. Um, yeah, it looks like it came out. Yeah, it just makes sense. I would have gotten a year ago because it came out. It's an early 2018 release. It was bottled December 2017 and is currently February of 2019. It's 13.4% ABV. Kind of like Goose Island says it can last for up to 5 years in the bottle. I figured because of how much peat he was saying he got, no rush, a little over a year on it. Oops, let's give it a shot. Look at that, 12 ounces. Look at that, a big stout aged in barrels from Goose Island. It's still coming in 12 ounces. It's a sore subject for me. I smell some peat already. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks, wow. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of peat. Um, man, actually, it's funny. Someone just sent me an article about how to clean glasses. I wonder why. Here, that from that angle, we don't have a bunch of crap sticking to the side. Yeah, I mean that's a dark beer, a little bit of brown on the bottom. The head is going away quickly, but it's a dark mocha color, reminiscent of like espresso foam. And I'm already seeing some legs on the glass for sure. But yeah, it looks like a bigger stout, but there is a little bit of brown in there. Again, it's like I get paid for every time I say the word Pete. I'm already getting some of that, but I will dive in and see more of what I get in the nose. I mean, it's the first thing you get. It is such a dominant aroma. Holy crap. So, if you don't know what peat smells like, um, it's smoky, it's charry, it's kind of like it's like beef jerky. Like if you were to smoke some meat, is reminiscent of that with this earth element, um, while also being its own thing. So there is a smoke, note, but it's definitely that peatiness. There's some dark chocolate fighting through. I'd be lying if I said it's anything less than 90% of the aroma is that smoky, fiery peat. What it smells like. Um, go to a bonfire, right? And then the next day, smell those clothes you wore. That's very much what this smells like. And again, it's like 90%. A little bit of dark chocolate, like I said, but there's not much else coming out. So in terms of aroma, even as someone who likes that, I mean, I guess that's what they're going for was, spent that much time in those barrels, but you're not getting much else. So kind of one dimensional, right? So although an aroma I like, one dimensional. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. Hmm. Okay. Luckily, in the taste, there's a lot more going on. Just since I keep talking about that peatiness, that and actually only really enters maybe the last third of it. Before that, and I don't know if it's the same base as Bourbon County, but you get this nice stout, um, a good mouthfeel. It's somewhat sweet. I got like the dark fruit thing that you can get from some of these stouts. For sure, that chocolate was there, both dark and milk chocolate. As I'm talking, I mean it is it is bonfire breath, is what I'll call it. I mean, not from the alcohol. but that smoky quality for sure. At that 2/3 mark, there's still some lingering stout base, even other parts of the barrel. But like the aroma, it's like 80-90% that peatiness. So I'm done explaining that part. I'm going to try to give a couple more descriptors of that first 2/3. Um, I do get some actual oak, not a lot though in that initial part. Um, that not cloyingly, but that sweet stout part with the chocolate, some vanilla coming through. Again, not much. There's a sweet roastiness. It almost has like a sweet coffee with cream vibe. It's actually hard to describe. I don't know if it's coming across on camera or not, because as I'm trying to describe that first 2/3, all my mouth is processing is that peat final third. Um, I like this beer. I don't love this beer though. Um, I'm glad it's only 12 ounces. I would love to split this with someone. My wife would hate this beer. She would hate every single thing about this beer. There's nothing about this that she would like. Um, so I will not be splitting it with her. But yeah, cool beer, unique. Um, I probably wouldn't age it in the barrel that long because it's really overpowering. And the aroma was basically one note. A third of the beer is one note, right? I mean, I think I've hit this enough. But yeah, cool experiment of a beer and a review. Thanks for sending it again, Jim. I really appreciate it. Check me out on Instagram on Untapped. No hype beer reviews of both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.